Hello, guys. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing awesome. So, it is about 5:30, which is actually about 30 minutes earlier than I usually go live on Wednesday nights. But my boyfriend and I just had some family move into town. So I definitely didn't want to miss out on our live. But due to just things that we're trying to get done with them, um, 6 o'clock was a little too late for me to go live tonight. But I definitely did not want to miss out on this week's live. So I figured we'd just hop on at 5:30. I do apologize for not giving you guys any notice. I try to keep you updated, if there is going to be any changes to our live schedule. But I appreciate you guys' patience and I appreciate you bearing with me. So if you guys are not able to catch this live, I totally understand. But do let me know if you watch this on the replay, or of course, if you do watch this live. You're more than welcome to interact with me. The only thing I ask is that if you're watching on Facebook, just to click the link in the description box up top. That's just going to allow my streaming service to see your name because we are streaming in a private Facebook group. And if you're watching on YouTube and would like to come hang out in the Six Figure Stylist Facebook group, check out the link in the description box below after the live is ended, and I will put the link for the Facebook group there. So we'll give it just a second, like we always do, to let people get notified that we are on. But tonight we're going to talk about something that I think all of us have struggled with. So it can be a little easy to just build a clientele. Well, I'm not going to say easy. We know it's pretty difficult, but it's easier to build a random clientele than it is to build your dream clientele. So tonight I'm going to share with you guys 2 ways that I have used social media to build my dream clientele. And it's pretty simple. Both ways are easy to achieve. One you can start on immediately. The other one you have to have a teensy bit more patience for, but both 2 methods that I have used myself to bring in my dream clientele. So now that we have a few people watching, hey guys, what is up? I hope you guys are having a good week so far. Let's go ahead and dive on in. So method number 1 is to take whatever your dream service is going to be. For example, I love doing vibrant hair colors. If you guys love blonding, if you love balayage, men's cuts, whatever, choose your absolute favorite service to perform, and then just grab a mannequin. Do that service on your mannequin so that way you can get a lot of good content for your Instagram, for your Facebook pages, for your TikTok, whatever social media platform that you're loving right now. I am using TikTok a little bit. I don't know if it's ever going to bring me clients. I just like using it because it's fun. But I have gotten a ton of clients from Instagram and Facebook. And if you just take photos of the mannequin that you demonstrate that service on, just to get some photographic evidence of these services that you love and show that you can create those easily, just by posting those photos, it will draw in your dream clientele. Now, if you go back a couple of episodes, we had an Instagram episode that goes into a little bit of like what hashtags to use, things to tag, things like that, that you can also incorporate with posting this photo of your mannequin. And that will help bring a little more traffic to your post. But if you can just post a photo of these services that you love to do, that will definitely help bring in those dream clients for you guys. So like I said, I love doing vibrant services. For me, the best mannequin that I found is the Bianca mannequin. And I went ahead and threw a link up top that you can find the Bianca mannequin at. First and foremost, if you like doing vibrance, her hair is like beautiful, icy white. So it is the absolute best canvas to do any kind of rainbow hair color on. And also, if you don't like doing the vibrant colors, if you want a mannequin for balayage or any other color service, they have different hair color mannequins that you can grab as well. But just the quality of the hair from this brand is amazing. So definitely check those out if you need a good mannequin recommendation. I know it can be kind of tricky to find the right mannequin, one that doesn't feel like crappy mannequin hair. So I love that brand. Just check out the link in the caption box if you guys are interested in grabbing a mannequin. So number 2, this one is the one that you have to have a little more patience for than the mannequin. So with the mannequin one, you can obviously order your mannequin today. It'll be here in like record time. Shipping is so fast right now. And then all you have to do is do the service and post your photos. The second one is going to be bringing in a live model. So I have done this since I moved to Florida about, God, it's been like 2.5 years ago now. I started bringing in models to do these rainbow hair colors on because I knew I needed to, same thing with the mannequin, I needed to have good content to post on my social media to really attract and draw in those dream clients of mine. So I started bringing in models, and I have about 4 models on deck right now, and they come in, they pay me $50 for cost of product. And then as their color fades, whenever they need it touched up, they just message me again and they pay $50 for each service. But they're on a rotation like that because that is constantly providing me with new content for all of my social media. So the way that I get a model in, I actually had someone ask me this question very recently. So that's what sparked the idea to do, I'm shaking a desk here. That's what sparked the idea to do this week's live on how to attract those dream clients using a model. So I use social media, which is the way that I think we figure out anything nowadays, is to use social media as a search engine. So I make a post in any kind of local group. Personally, I am a mom, so I'm always in like my city's local mom Facebook groups. So if you are not a parent, no worries. There's usually a ton of either like yard sale pages or just community group pages that you can find on Facebook. So the way you can find these is by using your Facebook search bar, type in your city, and then you can either type in, for example, Boca Raton Mom, South Florida Mom Group, Delray Beach Yard Sale, Delray Beach Community, anything like that. And even if there's not an exact match for your search query, it should pull something similar or at least offer you a couple of recommendations. So I find a local group to start in. And by doing this too, if you're new to the area like I was when I moved here, this is a great way to reach outside of your bubble, because if you just make the post on your personal Facebook page or on your business page, if there aren't people in the area that are following you or are friends with you, then they're not going to see that post. So by using a Facebook group that is catered to your location, you're guaranteed to have some eyes hit that post that are local to you and in your area. So I always post in some kind of Facebook group and I say model call, big capital letters right at the top. Then I skip a couple of spaces and then I say what I'm looking to do. So for example, mine is like 90% of the time going to be a rainbow hair model call. So I'll say model call, space. I'm looking for a hair model to demonstrate a new rainbow technique. If you're not going to do a rainbow technique, fill in whatever you're going to use. So I'm looking for a model to do a new balayage technique, looking for a male model to do a new men's cut technique on, something like that. Then I explain that the model will have to pay for cost of product. So I say model will only pay for cost of product, in parentheses, I'll say around $50, and we'll have the rest of the service done totally complimentary. Under that, I say, if you are interested in contacting me and applying for this model position, please just make sure that you meet the following requirements. So for me doing rainbow hair, I don't want someone, not to sound like rude or short or anything, but I don't want someone wasting my time that's not going to be a good fit for this model call. So for example, if I want to do like a pastel rainbow color, I cannot use someone that has black box dye on their hair. So my requirements usually look something like no previous black hair color or box dye. If there's a certain length I'm going for, hair must be longer than shoulders. Must be comfortable in front of a camera is always one of my requirements, because you're doing this to get the content out of. Like, we're not trying to give away just discounted or free hair, anything like that. We are bringing in the model to get the content for our social media so that way we can post it and that will attract those dream clients. So you want to make sure that they're comfortable in front of a camera so you don't get them in there, they don't feel awkward, and your photos don't turn out as well as you would have liked. So that's always one of mine. So just think about what you want to do on that model and make sure that you're posting the requirements to meet that. So you aren't wasting your time sorting through 12 people that just aren't going to fit your need. And then after that, I say, if you are interested and if you meet these requirements, please send me a private message of your current hair with no filters on it. Again, I make that as specific as possible just to make sure that people are not taking up too much of my time, because these model calls typically get a huge response because who doesn't want super discounted hair? So I typically get pretty bombarded with people that are interested. And you do have those people that don't follow the directions. They're like, I really want to do this, but I just use Fairy black color on my hair. And it's like, no, that's not going to work. So be very specific in your requirements, and that way you aren't trying to or having to sort through so many people that just aren't going to fit your need. So then once you have found your model, if you want, you can use them for a one-time thing. I know a lot of stylists will use a model at first and then try to transition them into becoming a regular client, which is definitely an option as well. But for me, I like having that creative freedom, and it's just nice to kind of have a break every once in a while and have someone come in that's just like, do whatever you want. So then when they come in, you're going to want to make sure that you definitely have enough time to do their service exactly how you want it done. And I typically, if I have a model call, I will do the entire day just for that model. I'm actually transitioning my model calls to only be on my days that I don't take appointments at the salon, just because I like them to be the only thing I do that day. So instead of losing an entire day where I can't take any appointments, I am transitioning them to come on my days off. So you want to make sure you have enough time to do the service exactly how you want it done. And then you want to make sure that you have enough time to get plenty of content. I feel like there's nothing worse than nailing out this like kick-ass color and then not having time to take as many photos as you want at the end. So with my models, I'll typically blow their hair out straight after we've done the color service, whatever. I'll do some straight photos. I'll take them back. We'll wave through their hair. Then I'll do some wavy photos. Then I'll typically do some kind of like up style as well. So I have a ton of content to post showing that I am qualified to do these types of services. And when you start posting that kind of content, if someone is looking for that kind of service done, they're going to be like, whoa, look, this girl obviously is skilled in doing this. I can see from her photos that she's done this before, and she looks like the kind of stylist that I want to work with. So just by doing those two things, guys, either using a mannequin or bringing in a live model, the main way to get your dream clients in your chair is to just show them that you can do what they want done. So you got to figure out a way to get that content on your Facebook, Instagram, Snap. I don't know if Snapchat is still a thing. I've never used it, but whatever social media platform you are using, make sure that you have that kind of content readily available for any new prospective clients to see, and then just wait for those bookings to start rolling in. So like I said before, guys, if you are interested in grabbing a mannequin, I posted the link for the one that I am obsessed with right now in the caption box. And then other than that, try to get those live models in, because it's just so much fun to have that creative freedom and just to do any kind of new techniques that you want to try out, but you don't feel comfortable trying on a paying client yet. So that is all I had for you guys tonight. I hope you guys try out these tips, and I hope it brings you lots and lots of clients that you are absolutely going to love working with. As always, guys, if you have any questions, if you feel like you need me to explain a little better, or if you just want my script that I post for bringing in a model, message me and I will send that over to you so you don't have to come up with it on your own. We can even like chat and figure out what requirements are best for you, whatever. You know, if you guys need anything, let me know, and I will see you guys back next Wednesday. I will try to let you know this time if it's going to be a different time than 6 o'clock, but I think we should be back on our regular schedule next week. So again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love this time of the week, and I'm so glad I got to sit and chat with you guys for a minute. If you need anything, let me know, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.